Details, short shifts at the taxi station.
What is the main annual event many volunteers take part in to raise funds? How much does the foundation need to raise annually? Is there kind of a budget that you have to set? Okay, Mary, go over to the Wheel of Misfortune, have a little spin. Is to tell us a true or false story. It's been an honour to work with you guys.
It's been really great.
Yeah,
I'm really grateful.
To bother me.
Yeah, she's great. And do you know what? We just need to see more women like that behind the wheel, David.
We try to build a bit of a mentorship up.
Exactly.
And we encourage the women to support each other. And they've got a really good network. And it's kind of been a natural thing that's happened, to be honest with you.
Hello and welcome to Taxi Talk. Thank you so much for joining us. And joining me on the sofa today, we have the lovely Mary from Rosie May Foundation and the lovely Graham.
Thank you. And it's pink.
Oh, I'm matching you. I'm liking pink. And the lovely Jodie.
Hello.
Hi, Jodie.
Hi.
Hi. What do you reckon to the? Where's your
I did feel a little bit left out, to be honest, seeing as I was one of the first to be wearing the Rosie May.
You are.
Yeah.
What happened to it? It's been worn out, has it?
Well, not really. I don't even know. Nobody informed me.
Didn't get the memo, did you,
No,
Jodie?
I didn't. Clearly, I was left out of that one on purpose.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we rang each other up just to.
And I have to say,
Why have you got a dark?
and I have to say, in Jodie's defence, she is one of our biggest ambassadors
And I am
for
one of your
Rosie May
biggest fans
Foundation.
as well.
Yeah, she
I've
went
been
on
watching,
it.
I've been watching the Strictly
is.
Come.
Have you?
Yeah, of course
Are we
I
going
have.
to get you there on the
Been
next
watching
one
the
then?
little updates and
Are we going to get you dancing?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
There you
would
go.
love to.
There's our next
She dancer.
contestant.
There you go. You heard it here first on Taxi Talk that
Yeah.
Jodie
Well,
was signed up
have
for
you
next
trained-
year's charity Strictly Come Dancing, sponsored and organised by Rosie May.
Yay!
Now, I'm very conscious you've just joined us and some of you won't have a clue what we're talking about. So let me explain. So, well, actually, I don't need to explain. I've got the two guys. So very briefly, Mary, if you can explain to our viewers what the Rosie May charity does and what it's about, if you just tell them. And then we'll come on to some of the events, like Strictly, that you've been organising.
Yeah, sure. Well, the Rosie May Foundation was founded 20 years ago now in memory of our daughter, Rosie May, to create a living legacy through empowering women and girls, both here in the UK and overseas as well. So we have done a range of programmes over the years, over the 21 years. And one of them that is related to the taxi industry is our Think Pink Tuk Tuks, which are in Sri Lanka and Nepal. And that's where women are trained to drive as taxi drivers, and then able to earn an income to look after their families.
Excellent. So you're raising money to provide communities with the tuk-tuks.
Exactly.
To empower women so they can go about their business.
Exactly, yeah.
Excellent.
And we have a free preschool as well, where their children can go while they're working. So, obviously, again, that's a big asset to the community.
Now, I've seen on social media some taxi companies that you're working with. So Take Me there has been raising money to provide last year 5 tuk-tuks,
Absolutely.
which are now in Nepal, aren't they?
Nepal,
Yes.
yes.
Excellent.
New fleet.
Well, we had a great time, didn't we? Yeah.
Amazing.
You didn't come there.
Thanks.
You might have come. We did the most. So Jodie and I recently went out to have a look at them, and they were great. Unfortunately, Jodie didn't come back. But so that's what Take Me have done. But other taxi companies have been doing the campaign where you've got female drivers. Tell us how that works.
Yeah, so we work with fleets across the country to help to recruit female drivers so that we can increase the numbers of female drivers on the road.
Wow.
That's under the brand Think Pink.
Think Pink. Oh, it'd be great to chat to one of those drivers.
Yeah. Do you know what, David? By magic, I've just actually got one of our Think Pink drivers here today.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. And they work for you, for Take Me.
Oh, really?
It's the lovely Joanne.
Hello, Joanne. Welcome, Joanne. Wow. I feel so relaxed already. Jodie is suddenly turned into Joanne. Joanne, welcome to Taxi Talk.
Thank you.
So tell me, obviously, you arrived here through Think Pink. Did you ever imagine you'd be a private hire driver?
No, I must say it. No, I never crossed my mind.
What were you doing before, Joanne?
I was a carer.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, this is like caring on wheels, isn't it? And sometimes.
Well, it is. I do a lot of caring actually because I do a lot of hospital runs and
Yeah.
elderly people going shopping and loads of Zimmer frames.
So a little birdie does tell me you're quite a well-requested lady because obviously female drivers are still quite a rarity. So you will come across a lot of your clientele will have an instant bond with you.
Yes, and they do want to, hire me again, but obviously I can't be everywhere, so...
There's only one Joanne, isn't there?
Is it there? That's right.
So what's your favourite bit about the job then? Because it can be quite tiring, can't it? And
it can.
Sometimes you have bad days, you're going against the traffic, so many variables can go wrong, but what are the standout moments for you?
Just the fact that you can stop when when you've done a drive, you can just stop and have a cup of tea, you can have a little snack, then you can carry on and see some lovely little villages, meet some really nice people. So yeah,
Is there one passenger that stands out for you or one story? Because every journey is a story, isn't it?
I think one of the outstanding ones is a young man, and he turned out he was actually a jockey, and he'd gone through a lot in his life, and he just did a rehab, and then he was going to a retreat, and he'd been through such a lot, but he was so strong, he was determined to get through it, and it was about a three-hour drive, and it was really...
Where were you going? Were you going on a long distance drive there? Or
it's a little village near Guildford.
Oh wow!
So it's quite a way.
Yeah, excellent.
So you have life stories and along the way, and and you've got 8 grandchildren as well, haven't you, Jo?
I have 8 grandchildren. Yeah.
Wow.
Handful.
So, what do they think about Granny being a private hire cab driver?
Can you give me a lift?
Yeah, I was going to say, you could charge for it now, no. Do you like doing those long journeys? And
I actually do,
yeah. You're quite confident on the road driving and...
well, I've got family all over.
You're used to it.
Yeah.
And you grew up in Leicester, didn't you? So
I did.
You know
I grew
Leicester
up in
well.
Leicester. I've got a brother in Cumbria, one in Wales and one in Cornwall, so I do travel quite a way.
Yeah.
So any jobs to Cornwall, Joanne will do it. She can visit a family, you see.
Yeah, you've got Plymouth we go down to. That's almost on the border there in Truro. Yeah. Excellent. So how did you two connect then?
You just came through our advertising, didn't you?
Yes, I saw it on the internet and I phoned up and...
And how was the service? Quite personable?
Yes, there was.
Yeah,
very
held your hand
friendly.
through the whole process.
Yes.
Because licensing is it's not as easy as people think, is it? You've got to jump through a few hoops.
Yeah, you have to sort of know what you're doing and
But if you'd been working as a carer, you'd be used to that kind of DVS checking and.
Oh yeah, I was. So yeah.
Well, excellent, Joanne. I'm so pleased you. I know you just parked up outside. You must have parked up outside, but I know you've probably got jobs to go to. But thank you so much from all of us for coming in and sharing your story. It's amazing to meet you.
Right, thank you.
Oh, wasn't Joanne amazing?
Yeah, she's great, and do you know what? We just need to see more women like that behind the wheel, David, to encourage other women to.
Yeah, well,
to
Jodie,
drive.
as you know, is a great ambassador for female in police.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I've got lots of women working with me now, and they really are leading the way now.
Do you find it hard retaining them, or?
No, not really, because we try to build a bit of a mentorship up.
Exactly.
And we encourage the women to support each other, and they've got a really good network, and it's kind of been a natural thing that's happened, to be honest with you.
And then they become self-supportive,
Yeah, women, they like to chat, so they've all got their own little WhatsApp group going. So they all sit and moan together, and there's no men involved. They can moan about the men drivers as well, and it's great. But yeah, they do make superb drivers. They work hard, and they've just the element of care that a woman shows.
I think it's the customer service.
They just know,
and
it's like one of my account customers recently said she just knows when I'm tired. I don't want to sit and do silly chat. I just want to go to sleep in the back of the car. So she'll pick me up from the Heathrow, and she knows. Women just have got that sense, haven't
That
they?
instinct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as Joanne just said, she was a carer, and so this is like caring on
An
women.
extension to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. It is.
But when I used to do it, I used to be a bartender, one of my first jobs. I used to love it because I'm dead nosy and I like to know I know everyone's history before they know mine. It's a natural defence. I ask questions, but you'll know nothing
Knowledge is
about
power.
me, apart from I'm coming out now. But it was. I saw taxi driving as an extension of that. I'm just doing the same job, not serving beer, but I'm mobile, so that's great. Graham, I've got £50 here.
Oh no.
Do you want to count it? It's real. Just check it's real. I'd love to donate that to Appeal.
Hold it up. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm afraid you could have earned it, Graham.
Oh.
Now I see.
Better give it back.
So Mary recently did the Sahara Challenge, as we saw there, under very tough conditions, whilst you sat at home watching Netflix, eating pot noodles, and
I tidied up though before she got
you
back.
did. We did trash the house, didn't we? Yeah. We had a great party though, Mary.
Missed it.
So I thought, well, it's a bit unfair, isn't it, that Mary does the hard bits, and
I
you
see.
know. So what I've done, I've put together a quiz for you. And your chosen subject is the Rosie May Foundation.
Right.
So you've got to ask questions on.
This could be embarrassing, couldn't it?
It could be.
It could be a marriage breakup. Okay, so the first question: How old is Mary?
What's that got to do with the Rosie May?
No, it's not even on the sheet.
Am I allowed to say that?
No. You're not.
Okay, where did you two first meet, and who asked it? Who was the one that asked each other?
Is that to do with the Rosie May
No, it's
Foundation?
not. I'm just being nosy. I'm putting points behind the bar again.
We actually were both serving serving drinks, weren't we?
We were.
Yeah.
What, on cruise ships?
No,
would have been
just in
nice.
Nottingham.
Just in a bar.
So you work behind the bar together?
Just in a bar.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
How
That's
was we?
quite funny how that's tied in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I would have
great.
thought that was a script.
Yeah.
Waiter, waitress.
Waiter.
There you go, you see.
Was it the waiter's outfit
There you
then?
go.
The way he held the tray, waitress. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Fantastic. Well, that's, how many years ago was that?
Yeah, that's going back.
Ooh.
Do you remember the 80s or the 70s?
My dad told me about them. So
The hair was bigger.
the hair was bigger.
Yeah, and longer.
I like that. We still don't know though. How long ago? How many years?
Graham doesn't know.
Mary, I bet you know to.
40?
Yeah.
40.
Wow.
40 years.
So how long were you courting, old-fashioned word, before you got married?
Well, you did get married young. I was a child bride, actually. I was
so
20,
for those that
20 when I got
Yes,
married, actually.
yeah.
How old?
20.
20. Yeah, reasonable. So what date was that?
And you were 20. You were 20.
It was the same year as Charles and Di.
It was.
1981.
It was.
You got it,
Yeah,
yes.
before.
Yeah.
What month?
You've won the quiz.
Excellent.
In June, yeah.
So Graham, in what year was the Rosie May Foundation established?
2005.
6.
Is he right, Mary?
2004.
Well, it depends when it was actually registered.
2004.
Oh, sorry.
Edit.
Next
Let's do
question.
it again. Let's ask that one again. Come on.
No, it's all right.
'Cause I was right, wasn't I?
I'll allow him one mistake. That's your one mistake. Okay, next question. Which country is the primary focus of the Foundation's Girl Empowerment Project?
Sri Lanka.
Correct.
Boom.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Our survey says.
What
Get
name?
money now.
What is the name of the pink tuk-tuk fleet used for safe female transport?
The name of the Think Pink.
The name of the pink tuk-tuk fleet used for safe female transport.
It's Think Pink.
Think
Yes.
pink.
Great.
That was almost a trick question there. You're trying to fool me.
Yeah. Which sector does Rosie May Foundation mainly support? Education, transport, or sports?
Well, it's both transport and it's women and children and education. So we're supporting children, empowering women and
I
children.
think he gets that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well done, Graham.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah.
What colour is associated with the Rosie May branding?
Pink.
Pink. Yes, correct.
The future is pink.
Now, I don't know who writes these questions. Which family founded the Rosie May Foundation?
Tricky one.
You haven't got dementia yet.
Graham and Mary's story.
Wow, dementia hasn't set in yet. That's good. What is the main annual event many volunteers take part in to raise funds?
Well, we have a few actually, but
The big one, the big seller.
the big one is Strictly Rosie May.
Yes.
Oh, your lips didn't even move then to answer that question.
Yeah, and I
but
was
you
going to
would
say that.
Anyway.
And can I just say, I was in the very first
Yes, you
Strictly
was.
Rosie May
Was you
as a
really?
Yeah, you was.
participant. Not with Mary.
As Bruce.
No, actually
As a
performing.
competitor.
Performing.
Wow, as Claudia. That's great. Well, there you go. I think who to give? I have to give it to the woman then. So there you
Thank
go.
you so much.
Well,
Thank you.
well done, well done. So I think you played the blinder there, don't you?
Amazing.
The marriage question's not so hot on,
Here's
to be
my-
fair, but foundations,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Graham is our absolute best volunteer.
yeah. You do.
She has to say that.
You do back Mary up all the way, don't you? So she's kind of the
Yeah.
front lane, and you're right behind her.
Yeah, she likes to stand in front.
Excellent. So now we're just in the interest of clickbait. Can you do tongue twisters?
I can have a go.
Okay, so he did the quiz and he did really well.
Okay.
I'll just get the.
Is it the same one?
It's one on every episode. No, we don't need that because he got the questions right. So
okay.
there we go. So there we go. 3 attempts, the fastest at the end of the 3. So
Okay, ready?
go.
She sells short shifts at the taxi station.
Pronunciation
She
there.
sells short shifts at the taxi station.
Quicker.
She sells short shifts at the taxi station.
Wow. Oh. Guys, can you all do it there? Can you all have a go
Yeah,
at that?
come on, guys.
All right, yeah, sit there.
Short shifts at the taxi station.
She sells short shifts at the taxi station. She sells short shifts at the taxi station.
Whoa!
She sells short shifts at the taxi station.
Can I borrow some tea for that one?
Yeah. Brilliant.
Right.
So, how much do you raise? How much does the foundation need to raise annually? Is there kind of a budget that you have to set?
Yeah, we usually turn over about almost $250,000 a year.
Wow, it
Yeah.
felt like Dragon's Den there. Didn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah,
And what's your 5-year plan?
Yeah. And it's always a challenge to raise that amount of money each
That is a
year.
hell of a lot of money,
I
isn't it?
think as a small charity as well, most of our fundraising is through direct fundraising, which is events that we've been talking about. Wonderful donors like yourself, corporates like yourself that donate. So we don't get access to grant fundraising, government fundraising. So actually, it's a lot of hard work to raise that kind of money.
Do you ever run out of ideas?
No.
No.
But you always have to be thinking outside the box, to try and recreate. But then when you get a good idea and, then you can replicate that each year, which is kind of the stage that we're at now. We know what works and we know what is a good fundraiser.
Yeah.
So,
We're always looking for dancers, David.
I'm so not a dancer. Have you seen Jodie's legs?
Jodie
has legs for
amazing.
dancing.
Yeah.
Jodie. Wouldn't she look good on the stage?
I'll give it a go, of course I will.
Give it. I mean, she's done the boxing for. She did that.
That's
a couple
quite a
of years
transition though,
Yeah.
David. I
Yeah.
want
Well,
to say
you-
that.
to be honest, I can see you there. You just wouldn't want to dance with her because
But
she'd
you
punch you in the
could
face.
have you could have a take me team in the Sahara Desert.
I could do a good lift. of the man.
I twirl him around. Well, we're wearing pink, lovey. Yes, so, Jodie's just volunteered. You heard it here, so brilliant.
And it's on camera, it's
And
recorded.
it's on camera.
Yeah.
Now, just tell her about the training schedule, because she lives in Weddingborough and the train's in Nottingham.
It could be a bit tricky.
That is the only thing,
But,
isn't it?
well, surely you could just have a take me taxi to bring you to
couldn't I?
Do
Nottingham.
it by Zoom.
Do it by Zoom. So you could do it by Zoom, just stand
Yeah, or
in your
maybe
knickers
there'll
in
be
the...
someone local that I can do a little bit of the training with, and then
Yeah.
Excellent. If
There'll
you
be a way
found,
around
if you
it.
found your partner...
There'll be a way
locally-
around it. We can work
Yes.
it out.
I'm a natural anyway. Don't worry.
There you
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
We're
them.
sorted.
I've seen her moves on the dance floor. It's twerking. Do you do twerking? No, I thought not.
The wheel of misfortune, what will it land on? Spin the wheel to find out the punishment. The wheel of misfortune.
Okay,
eyes,
Mary.
look into the eyes.
Shall we go over to the wheel of misfortune, have a little
Sure.
spin? So you have to spin it, and then we've got a hat with some names in, and we'll pluck one of our lucky members of staff to perform the challenge for charity.
Oh,
What is it?
press up.
Press up!
Oh, dear.
Oh dear, we've I think we've experienced that before.
Oh no, yeah, we don't know yet.
So here we go. We have a hat here with everybody's name in. Names in. Everybody's name is in there.
It's my name. It's my name. in
Even
there.
yours and mine and Jodie's and Graham's.
'Cause I can do great press ups.
Can you?
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's Reedy.
I think Mary should have a go as well.
I
Yeah.
bet she can do more. That's sandwich up, lad.
He's still wearing a sandwich.
Do you need space?
Bless him, he's had a
10.
So how much should we be kind?
He can just do one.
No,
can't he?
10.
No.
10's not a lot.
It
Do you
is.
want to take
It's a
your coat
hell of
off
a lot.
or you're okay?
Go.
It's his training kit.
1,
Rocky.
2,
3, 4,
get your chest
5,
down.
He's
6, 7,
7,
8, 9, 10. Is that better than eating a sandwich?
It was better than the sit.
Yeah.
The camera was off.
That's going to hurt tomorrow.
Wow. Well done, Reedy.
Well
then.
done, Reedy.
I think that's the
I'm
best
proud
we've
of you
seen
for
him
that.
performing.
That's really good.
What did you think
Very
to that,
impressive.
Flash?
No! No, Davy, no! Yeah!
Yeah, even Ash was impressed.
He
with
likes it.
that, so
He
brilliant.
likes it.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for all this charity work, do you get much time for family life as well, to seeing friends and everything else?
Yeah,
Or is it
and we've
full on?
we've got 2 grandchildren to
I
look
know
after.
you have, yeah.
Yeah. So they keep us busy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you do manage to get the balance
Of
right.
course,
do.
absolutely.
Yeah. Excellent. So we've done the quiz. Mm-hmm. We've had the wheel of misfortune, and we do like to test you here. You've done the really good job of the tongue twister there.
Yeah.
But what we'd like from you is to tell us a true or false story. Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
how this works, Mary will now tell us a true story, and we have to guess whether she's lying to us
Yes.
or if it's true. And the audience as well will guess. So have a little think whilst we play the intro to this and come back with a great story. Okay, Mary, the floor is all yours.
Okay. So we did a tuk tuk challenge. Oh.
Sorry, the microphone.
We did a tuk tuk. So we did a tuk tuk challenge in Sri Lanka, which was where we had a convoy of tuk tuks that drove all around the island
Yeah.
in 5 days, and to raise money as a fundraiser. Now, did I take the wheel and drive that tuk tuk around the whole of Sri Lanka, or did I sit in the back and do the social media?
I think you did the social media, to be honest.
I don't.
So
I know the answers to this one.
I think it's
You
false.
have to-
I think it's false. You didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
Or was I even there at all?
Yeah, false.
Yeah.
You can't answer it because you were there. Jodie? Did she drive it? True or false?
False.
She didn't drive. No one's got confidence of your driving
Honestly.
ability. So we just have a look at the audience there.
Hairpin bends up the mountains. Thank you, Nigel.
So you think it's true?
I think you drove it.
Christopher?
Well, I think Passenger Princess. She did the social media in the back, didn't
Yeah, that was what I was. That
Even
was
though
my
there was
thing.
no Wi-Fi.
She'd be too precious with the social media to be fair.
Yeah. No Wi-Fi. I'm not
Too
knowing
important for that.
that. She's
So-
No, but she's
We're
good at
talking
that.
hairpin bends, we're talking buses, crazy buses that just, that you just have to kind of move in and let them by.
They're quite happy doing the social
You know the
media.
answers
Yeah.
now, don't they?
Yeah. So
Do you want the answer?
I think you sat in the back. You didn't drive.
I think you drove.
Passenger Princess! I know her too well.
Now, normally at this stage of the proceeding, we have the pie of life, but unfortunately, due to technical reasons, we haven't got it. So you're saved from the pie of life.
Oh, relief! Thank
what a
you.
shame.
Wow, we're so
Shame.
disappointed.
So disappointed.
Gutted.
Never
Quite good
mind.
actually. Pastry's quite
Gutted.
conditioning for your hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is coming up to International Women's Day, Graham. Flowers.
Flowers.
I know
that's Valentine's.
I know we've just had Valentine's, but
Just a minute.
flowers as well.
Oh, there they go. Oh, that's we haven't got the magic.
No.
Yeah, we can AI that.
You're not
We can
getting
AI
that.
that.
Do you do anything to celebrate that as a charity?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we have
Lots.
celebrating. We have celebrations at our projects in Sri Lanka and in Nepal, and for the last 2-3 years, I think maybe, I have been invited to International Women's Day that is hosted by ICABI
Oh wow!
as a
Yes.
speaker.
Yeah. So that's happening again this year, isn't it?
And
so,
they fundraise for the charity.
yeah. And you've been to those
Yeah,
events
no,
both
I've been
times.
amazed. In fact, that's where I met Mary.
It was,
a few
yeah,
years
when
ago.
we first met.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. I hope you didn't lead Mary astray.
I was actually very well behaved.
Was she?
I was, for a change.
I was very impressed with
Yeah.
Jodie.
It's a different event.
Yeah.
When
It's a
you're
great
not around,
event.
I do behave
It's a great
quite well.
Their
David.
definition of well behaved is not my definition.
No, when
of
you're
well-behaved.
not around,
Yeah. What? I get the blame.
yeah.
Yeah, you stay over there. You stay over there. My fault. So, talking about taxi industry, we've got a quiz now. Now we can't afford the
Wow.
computer graphics. Unfortunately, this is done on a shoestring, and the only money we make we give to you. So, we do have a broom with a celebrity on that has been in a taxi. You just got to guess who that celebrity is. But because it's on an Irish broom, before the broom comes on, we have to kind of bring the broom in, and we have to do a little Irish dance. Now, that's good practice for Strictly,
Yeah.
and a good exercise for you. So, and me. So, shall we stand up and do a little Irish?
Who am I? Am I a singer? Am I an actor? Take turns to guess. Who am I?
Dance.
All right.
Ready?
Is the earthquake?
All right, so now you
Irish
have to imagine. It's the earthquake. So now you have to imagine you're doing the Irish dance. Right, that's enough of silliness. Right, let's sit down.
Musical chairs.
Okay, so
Oh, I know, straight away.
right, so
That's you
let's
do.
turn it around for the camera.
Yeah,
Have we got
straight
that
away.
camera? There we go.
Of course I
Jodie
do.
knows who that is.
Yeah, I do indeed.
Take a look. Can you name the celebrity? Is it Megan Fox?
So it's Brad Pitt, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know who that is?
I know what that is.
Yeah.
Go on,
Gap
who
in
do
the
you
teeth,
think
gap
it
in the
is?
Say the
teeth.
boxer, what do you call him?
Yusik.
Bruno.
No.
That's Alexandra Yusik.
Has he been in a taxi?
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah. Alexander Usyk.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's he been in then?
Lots of fights.
Lots of fights.
Oh,
All right, okay.
So I'm not sure.
well, there you go. Jodie wins that one.
Has he really been in the taxi?
Yeah. So these are all people that have been in a Take Me Taxi,
Wow.
allegedly.
Wow.
So, okay. Just between your legs there is our box, if you want to bring that up. It's our lost property box.
Tip
You're not facing the camera.
We
there.
need to get the advertising in there. So have a delve around inside the little black box and see if you bring out a present for Graham. Celebrate.
Show it to the camera.
Oh, that is very true.
You are amazing.
You are amazing.
Wow, can I see? That's a great gift, isn't it? Here are your best things. Okay. Always be the first-rate version of yourself. Always be the first-rate version of yourself instead of a second-rate version of somebody else.
You could read me this at night.
All right, we have a whole episode on these like little
Of positive.
positive.
Yeah.
There you go, Graham.
Yeah, thank you.
There
A
you
little
go.
book of positivity.
Yeah,
I need
page
that.
a day.
Yeah.
Thank
So-
you.
As it's coming up to
Amazing.
Women's Day, you don't go away empty-handed. So have another little delve
Oh.
into the box if you can find.
Oh, a
something.
little present, a little gift.
Yeah. Ice
To
cream.
take me Santa hat.
Just in time for Christmas. Thank you.
Christmas 2026.
How
Put it on a
kind.
bit. Ice cream.
How kind. Thank you.
Oh, she looks beautiful.
She does, doesn't it? Pink and blue.
I'm nodding.
It's a good combination.
Okay, so 2026 we're in now. Okay,
2026, yeah.
and how many more years will you keep doing this? And obviously you'll come to an age where, let's be fair, you'll need to retire. Is there anyone that can take over?
Is climbing the Himalayas getting more difficult?
Yeah. Do you have an exit plan, or to carry on your legacy?
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs an exit plan,
Yeah, yeah.
David, right?
Yeah.
So, of course we have an exit plan, and we know that the Rosie May Foundation will carry on. We've dedicated our lives to the Rosie May Foundation. Why would we do that if it was just going to stop when we're no longer to? So as long as we can be wheeled out. To events. And I mean, the aim is for the Rosie May Foundation to carry on forever, of course, forever in Rosie May's memory.
Yeah, so you do have something in mind to take over the legacy.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
to get those all in
always-
place and
yeah.
keep it going.
So, it's great that you have a plan there.
Yeah.
I think Jodie and I, it's been an honour to work with you guys.
It's
for the
been
last
really
few months.
great
Yeah,
and really
that's
great
nice.
fun, most of all.
And you've
And we're
become
looking
friends
forward
as
to
well.
carrying on as well.
Yeah, we will be carrying on and keeping in touch. Do let us all know how you get on, and obviously Jodie will give us a full report from Strictly.
Yes, yeah.
When exactly is that?
Thank you so much. Next year, it's always next year will be March 26.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow,
26.
that's just literally a couple of weeks away, isn't it? Wow, that's like next week as well, isn't it?
So of course she's been in training all this time.
Wow, so we're in March
And she's-
now.
and she's
Well practiced.
strictly ready.
Yeah, well
I'm strictly
practiced.
She's
ready.
strictly ready.
You kept that secret
I
for
did.
all those months, didn't you?
I did indeed.
Wow.
And
that's
she
amazing.
may be returning.
How much have you raised?
Lots.
Really? How much?
Anyway, moving on.
And she may be returning with the glitter ball.
Really?
Stick that back up, hang on.
No, keep that in. That's
You want
fine.
to keep it in?
Yeah, it's good. So brilliant. Okay, so obviously we'd love to get you home, but your lady there has gone off and done another job. So to get home, you've got to sing for your ride home.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so
Do taxes?
we do, but unfortunately, I've given all my money to your charity. I can't afford to pay your fare. So if we sing nicely, Joanne will come back and take you home. So you've selected a song before you came here. This is your song.
Oh, yeah.
And we're all going to have a little sing-song and sing the lovely Mary and Graham.
Oh,
Pass
this
that
is
over to the
brilliant.
guys behind.
Do we have to have the audience to help us?
Yes, of course,
That's great.
especially with
That is
That's
good, yeah.
great.
As I was afraid, I was petrified, thinking I could never live without you by my side. And after spending all my nights
thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong. And I learned how to get along, and now you're back from my space. I can find you behind here with that sadness on your face.
I should have changed
it. I should have made you lose the key. If I'd have known for just 1 second, you'd be back to bother me. Go! Walk out the door! Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore.
Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Do you think I'll crumble? Do you think I'll lay down and die? Oh, no, no, no! I will survive. For as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive.
Got all that love to
Come on,
give.
Graham.
I
Watch these guys carry on singing. Thank you so much for watching. We'll join you next time on Fancy Talk. Enjoy International Women's Day. And the mum is all here. Goodbye.
Big girls don't cry.
So we're waiting here for Ash, who couldn't follow any kind of directions and got lost in the first minute because we're going to swap cars now. We've got the Lamborghini we're waiting for. There is the fantastic looking McLaren. Now we've all swapped cars. We've got Madge in the McLaren behind us and Liam and I are in the Ferrari. So wow, Madge, you did really well. I think you and Liam had the best cars, didn't you? Which was the best car for you?
I would say driving the Ferrari and the McLaren, by far McLaren.
Yeah.